Hey, this is Mike Addis. Thanks for joining me. It's always our pleasure to bring you these videos. Cheers, salud, mazel tov, l'chaim, and all that stuff. We're going to talk about how to do a $500,000 transaction with no money. This is my deal. I did this deal. I put the deal together. This is called the Vans deal. Vans is a shoe company. They're going to show you Vans up on the screen. The edit guy's fantastic. His name is Rohit. And I forget the name of the company. He'll put it at the end of the video. If you want to do videos, use this guy. He's fantastic. He's unbelievable. Someone called me and said they have 50,000 pairs of shoes at Vans. Vans, the shoe company. They're a surfwear company and a snowboarding company. This is a leisure. It's like a lot of kids wear the shoes. Vans, V-A-N-S, Orange, California. I'm in Las Vegas, 275 miles away. I say, okay, let me call Vans up. I call Vans up and they said, yeah, we have 50,000 pairs of deck shoes, deck sneakers, they used to call them in the old days. Deck means they get on the boat, as in the boat deck. I says, really, how much you want for them? He said, I want $15 for them. I'll sell them all to you for 15 bucks. I says, well, that looks a little high. I don't even know if it's high or low. He says, well, we're selling them for $24.95 retail. It's a canvas shoe, not a big deal. I says, okay. I know they want to get rid of them. They're getting rid of the line. And I didn't know this, but I found out later, they couldn't make payroll, so they needed cash. We're talking about, if I can get these for 10 bucks, we're talking about 500,000, $500,000 cash. And this is when $500,000 was really worth $500,000. Now it's worth about 800,000. Now it's worth about 1.5 million, or even 1 million. Okay, fine. I call up my friend Roy. He's buying stuff for me. I'm drop shipping him shoes and all kinds of athletic footwear and stuff like that. I was in the business many, many years ago. Millions of dollars. I'll tell you about the deals later. I say, Roy, I can get 50,000 pairs of shoes. I don't have $500,000. I think I can get them for 10, and maybe you could sell them for 12 or 13. He goes, I'll call you right back. What are they? Vans deck shoes. I tell him the story. He says, okay, I'll call you right back. Boom. He calls me back in 10 minutes. He says, okay, I sold them. He sold them in like 10 minutes. No kidding, really? He goes, yeah, I'm serious. Send me a sample. Call up Vans. They send me a sample. I send it to his buyer. His buyer is Costco. Who's Costco? Costco's a multi-billion dollar mega company in the United States. Costco says, yeah, we will buy them. Okay, this is like within 72 hours. I drive from Las Vegas to Los Angeles to show you the drive to Los Angeles, okay? In my BMW 850 CSI, which is a 12-cylinder. They only made 400 of them. I'm driving this car. You can go up to, I was up to 140 miles an hour leaving Las Vegas. There's a strip that's about 5 miles long, goes straight. And I'm bombing down there. I just got cash in my pocket, but I have money in the bank. I'm not broke, but I don't have $500,000. I get to Roy's office. He goes, this is Bill. I don't remember the buyer. I don't remember his exact name. I said, hi, I'm Mike. He goes, okay, let's do the deal. The shoes are waiting at Vans for us to pick them up. I already made the deal. I sent Vans a purchase order. So back up a little bit. I send Vans a purchase order for 10 bucks. They got the purchase order from me. Costco gives Roy $500,000. No, not $500,000. 600,000 because we're for 12 bucks. So 12 times 50,000 pairs of shoes is 600 grand. We're buying them for 500 grand. That's $100,000 profit on the Vans transaction. I got no money into it. Roy has no money into it. The guy gives him a cashier's check, but Roy has millions of dollars in the bank, so he can turn the cashier's check around right away. Costco gives Roy 600,000. Roy gives me 50. That's my cut on the transaction. We go to Vans. We have 7 trucks lined up there. 7 48-foot trailer trucks. Big trucks. And they've got hundreds of pallets because a truck can only hold 24 pallets. We have that. Costco set everything up. They had their trucking company. They own their own trucking company. And we go in and proceed to count. This was the hard part. 50,000 pairs of shoes. I don't know, 5 hours later, the Costco guy says, okay, good. We hand over the check that came from me, Hemispheres Trade, or Hemispheres Integrated Finance is the name of my company. Check out www.hemispheres.trade.com and put it up on the screen. So Roy gave me the cashier's check because I'm the one that's actually buying it. I gave them the purchase order. He gave me the cashier's check in my name. So now I have $500,000 in my name made out to Vans. I hand the cashier's check over to Vans. They say, okay, it looks good. We count them up. We load up the truck. I have my 50,000. Roy has his 50,000, and Vans has the shoes. They paid 10. They ended up selling them for $19.95. Let's go over the deal. I'm going to do a recap on this because I'm running out of time. I'll try to keep these around 6 minutes. Number one, someone comes to me with a deal. You got to have a deal. That's number one. Number two, I call up the seller, which is Vance. I don't have the money. Vance says, okay, long story short, as I already told you, we'll buy the shoes. We'll sell you the shoes, $10. Number three, I find the buyer, which is Roy. And not only is Roy the buyer, he's got the other buyer, which is Costco. They're going to put up the money. None of us are putting up any money except Costco. And number four, I go down there and I complete the transaction. I didn't put up any money. Roy didn't put up any money. So there's two guys that didn't put up any money that made 50 grand each. $50,000 for what? 3 or 4 days work. The hard part was counting out the shoes. This is Mike Addis. I'm going to do a recap. Thanks for joining me on this video. It's always our pleasure. Don't forget to hit the comment button and we'll see you on the next video.